Hello, my name is Darkmoon Doll, and on Saturdays I like to do this show, and it's called Recycling and Upcycled Fashion. So basically what I do is I show you the projects that I'm working on. Usually I'm wearing the projects that I'm working on, and it's all hand sewn. It's from recycled fabrics and handmade, hand sewn embroidered beads. Some of them are embroidered and some are not embroidered. So it just depends on what I'm up to. So if you were watching last week or the previous weeks, you'll know that I've been working on this specific dress. There's another dress that I talked about on this show, and it's like a peach colored one with embroidery, and I did a lot of really cool fancy things to it. I haven't worked on it this week, and that's why I'm not showing that today. I just want to concentrate on this one. Well, anyway, just to let you guys know, these beads that I'm wearing are beads, paper beads that I made myself. This is not paper beads, these are polymer clay beads. I like to make more of these so that I can string up more necklaces, but I just need to buy more polymer clay and make sure that the toaster oven that I have is working, functioning well. So I want to show you the newer things that I did to this dress. First of all, come up close to the camera. I lined it on my waist with these fabric beads. Now, the fabric beads, if you don't know and you haven't seen this show before, the fabric beads that I make, I use recycled fabrics, and I kind of like scrunch them up and sew them into like a ball, these kind of fabric beads. You can actually make fabric beads out of any shape or size, you know, depending on what you're trying to go for. I like these. They're medium sized, not too big, not too small. Now I wanted to show you another thing that I've been working on. I know you noticed last week there's a little person on this side. Well, I was trying to do like the chakra colors of the chakra system all throughout the body using thread, just embroidering that figure. And basically what I did was I cut out a figure. I drew with fabric markers on this brown fabric that I have on here for this figure. And then I cut it out and then sewed it on here, and then now I'm starting to embroider it. Yeah, that's about it. I mean, I finished up the sleeves on this side and this side. What else can I tell you? The back of it I didn't do anything to. It pretty much looks the same. I'm still going to do more on the back, but I was thinking about working more on one side and finish it, and then do the other side and finish it, instead of flip-flopping it and working on too many things at once. So that's this dress for today. This is what's going on with it. If it looks a little spotty, my hair is a little kind of damp. I just washed it. So yeah, I want to show you a headband that I made that I'm working on too. Because as I was making this, I was thinking about, you know, other ideas would pop up in my head. Like, what about a head, you know, like a head accessory, something to go with it. So I started working on this. It's like a headband, is basically what it is. And I'm going to be embroidering words and leaves on here. And it says cannabis heals, just all the way through it. Because I strongly believe in the power of cannabis, of course. Anyway, if you've seen my other videos in my other channel, you know. But yeah, I'll show you what it's going to look like if you put it on. Let's see, let me look in the mirror first. And it can kind of hold your hair in place too. That's what's kind of cool too. So, let me show you how it looks. See, like that. So once it's finished being embroidered, when I add more color to it and everything, it's going to be good to go. So yeah, it's a lot of fun, like I said. And also having fun, you're making your own clothing, you're recycling, you're not contributing to a large landfill, a landfill of clothing that people just discard. You know, it could be a perfectly good shirt. I don't like that, I wore that last year. I mean, like I said before, just because you give it away to the thrift store doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be sold. It doesn't necessarily mean that that the thrift stores will take it and give it to like a homeless shelter, which I think would be a good option for those items of clothing that don't get sold, that they get taken to like a homeless shelter where people actually need clothing. That doesn't always happen. A lot of times what happens is it just ends up in a landfill and just ends up polluting the earth and destroying, you know, our mother here, Gaia. So anyway, thank you today for coming and listening to this show about upcycling and recycled fashion. It's a lot of fun. I'm not saying that all of my clothing is upcycled and recycled. Most of my stuff, well, if you think about it, because I do get a lot of things from the thrift store, but not all of it is upcycled and recycled. If I do get like something that's new, it's usually underwear, socks, if I find a discount at Marshall's or Ross. But yeah, those kind of things, underwear and socks I won't buy at a thrift store. Or lingerie, things like that of the personal nature. So anyway, yes, thank you so much for coming, and I hope you enjoyed the show. And yes, tomorrow is Sunday, and I'm going to do Sunday morning meditation. And I think I'm going to be taking like a month off from making videos for a while, just because the new year coming up, and I'm wanting to kind of work on some things, and it might take priority over making videos for just a month. So I'll probably be back in February. So just to take a month off. You guys know how that is, right? So anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. I will be here on Sunday, and then all the rest of that I'll just have the month off. So I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you're not stressing out over these holidays. It can be a stressful time. So what I suggest is to do something that's not so stressful. Do something that's constructive. Do something like that's artistic. Do something with your hands. You know, when I make these beads, it's relaxing. You know, I'm just sitting there just sewing on fabric, taking my mind off of things that I don't need to worry myself about. Alrighty guys, thank you for joining me. Thank you for everybody that has subscribed to this channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you for everybody who's liked and shared these videos. Thank you for your kind comments. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow. Peace.